Hello, all my HCG friends. I actually decided to try a new venue today. We are here at my work. There's not much to show you, or else I would. My battery on my camera just flashed red. Wonderful. Anyways, I'll try to make this short. I haven't done so good on the round 2 of HCG. In fact, I've started twice and ended twice. So I literally am I haven't been in the right frame of mind. The first time I did it was a week and a half ago, maybe. I just did the loading days, and then I started to do the low-calorie diet, and I failed miserably. And then the second time was this weekend. I did the loading days. The loading days I love. I don't like the results of the loading days, but you know. Gosh, I feel like there's just so much going on right now. I know I'm making an excuse. I get that. But I don't feel like I'm in the right frame of mind. The first time I did this, I was just on fire. I wanted it, and I was excited about it. I felt powerful. I felt like this is it. And it was great. And I did really good. I lost 43 pounds. This time I'm having a harder time getting going, getting motivated. And my mom thinks that it's probably because I don't have a wedding to prepare for anymore. The first round, I wanted to lose all that weight because I wanted to look fantastic in my wedding dress. Which, by the way, for anybody who's curious and wants to see the photos from my wedding, I have added the web URL to status or about me, or I don't know, somewhere down there. There's a link for website. It actually is the link that goes to my wedding photos. So anyways, if you want to take a look, go ahead. I'm okay with that. Anyhow, and maybe she's right. Maybe I just don't have anything new to be excited about. You know, so my passion or my determination has kind of just... Maybe? I don't necessarily feel that's the case. For me, I feel like I just don't have time to focus on it. I don't have time to make the meals. I don't have time to worry about, did I take my HCG this morning? There's a lot of things going on right now. I'm moving. We're moving from a 3,500 square foot house that we're in now, which I love. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful home, but it's 1,600 square feet. So it's really small. And I mean, that's small for us. I mean, why are we moving? Oh, good question. A lot of reasons. One is I want to have a baby. And so my husband and I were talking about it, and it's time for us to start focusing in on some of the more important things in life. And children is one of them. I really want to have a child, and time's not really on my side. I'm 35. I just turned 35. And man, you know, I had always told myself that I want to have a baby by the time I'm 35, and well, now I'm 35. And I can't keep waiting. It's one of those things where, you know, I always waited because I couldn't afford it, and you can never afford to have a baby. Who am I kidding? If you wait until you can afford to have a child, you'll never have one. So I'm done waiting. I just want to have a child. So we're going to work at it. And whether it be this year or next year, I'm hoping I'll have a baby. That's the first reason. And actually, you would think, well, then why are you downsizing? Well, I'm downsizing because it's going to save us money. We're going to save about $600 a month just on the rent. That's huge. That's not even counting the utility cost that's going to go down, and our commute, because I'm going to be 5 minutes from work. And I mean, there's a lot of things that's going to change, and it's going to help with that. But the other reason is I want to move closer to my mom. Actually, I should rephrase that. I want to be closer to my mom, and she won't move here. So, so eventually, whether that be this year or next year or a couple years from now, my husband and I are going to move out east to live nearby my mom, because I love my mom, desperately love my mom, and I miss her a lot. She was here for the wedding, and that was just all it did was serve to tease me, because I really miss her, and realized that, you know, it's time. I wanna live closer to my mom, and since I can't convince her to move here, as much as I would love to, because I like where I live, but since I can't, Mom, I guess I'll have to come to you. See what I do for the people I love? I'm just kidding. I actually think it would be a good move for us. I really do. I'm worried about the fact that it's so expensive out there. Okay, HCG. That's why I'm here today. I haven't done so good. I haven't done so good at all. When I first made my very first HCG vlog, I had told everybody how proud I was because I had quit smoking and it had been almost 2 years. La 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 la. Well, that is true. I had quit smoking and it had been for almost 2 years. And then something kind of dramatic happened in my life last year, October-ish, and I had a mini meltdown and I went back to smoking, and that was horrible. But I did it, and I can't deny the fact that I did, but I did. So I started smoking again, and then with Christmas and then with the wedding, I felt like, okay, I'm not at the right place to quit that, or at least try. So I didn't. So I smoked for 4 months, 3 months, 3 months maybe. Anyways, well, then after the wedding was over and the stress levels kind of came down a little bit, I kind of sat there and said I don't really have an excuse to smoke anymore. And so about, I think, a week after the wedding, I quit. And it is now March 1st, and I have not had a cigarette since that week after the wedding. So it's been a month and a half, I suppose. Yeah, month and a half, we'll call it that. And I've been smoke-free. However, I have also gained quite a bit of weight in that process. The first time I quit smoking, I gained 30 pounds in 2 months. I know a lot of people who quit smoking have this problem, so I'm not an odd person. I'm frustrated because I feel like I've gained a lot of the weight back that I had lost on my first round. I've gained about 16 pounds back. Yeah. I did this recording, by the way, once before at home, and I started bawling after I admitted that on camera. And I never posted it. So I'm not going to cry this time. But I've gained about 16 pounds back in a month and a half. And I'm really frustrated. It's an addiction. Smoking is an addiction. And I quit and I replaced it with food. Am I proud of myself? No. Am I happy that I quit smoking? Yes. So, I don't know, I kind of feel like if I had to choose between gaining 16 pounds or continuing to smoke, I think I made the right decision. Do I miss smoking? Oh, you betcha. I miss it. It's amazing how much I miss it.